What's up, guys? Welcome to 106 Live Radio, and of course, Atlanta Carnival is right around the corner, and I have with me the president of the official Atlanta Carnival, Miss Patricia Henry. Welcome to 106 Live.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
This is another exciting year for you.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So exciting. When God says yes, no one says no.
Absolutely. But tell us, what can the folks expect from the official Atlanta Carnival this year? Because of course we know there's two carnivals, but this one is the official Atlanta Carnival, which is taking place in downtown in the city of Atlanta. Tell us, what can you expect this year?
This year you could expect a new parade route. We've been working with the police department, and they brought up the suggestion about, instead of doing it where we usually do it, there's not much crowd on Peachtree area anymore, so why not take it over Jackson City Bridge and Boulevard, where we have all those people living that could come out and see the parade. So we're getting a new parade route this year.
How many years has Atlanta Carnival been taking place here in the city?
32 years.
And of course 32 years has been a very long time.
Yes.
How long have you been doing this as a president?
I think this year is like 15 years.
15 years?
Yes.
How has it been for you so far?
Stressful.
But you keep doing it now.
But I started out because I do it for the love of the culture.
Right.
The best way is to preserve our culture. It's not about money, because there's no money to be made in Carnival. It's about preserving our culture. And you and I know, if I've given up on the Carnival in the city of Atlanta, someone would have utilized Memorial Day.
Absolutely.
So I stayed back to preserve the culture. So because for us, it's more than just Carnival. We don't want the city or anyone to think that Caribbean people is just about partying. There's much more to us. It's about promoting tourism. As you know, we have families in the Caribbean, and what we do here is just a small thing. So we want them to go back and witness a true carnival and spend their money, because tourism is what feeds our family.
No, I've heard in many different cities that have similar experiences where Carnival is not a profitable thing. What do you think could be done to make Carnival a profitable one?
Sponsors. If we get sponsors, and sponsors covers the upfront cost, then it would be profitable. So our goal is to work. This year we got Guinness and MoneyGram as sponsors. They didn't come in that big, but it's still, it's better than anything. But the good thing about it is that they're looking at us. We didn't have to go to them. They came to us. So that's huge. So once they come on board and see what they like, they'll come on bigger next time.
What are you doing right now to entice possibly more advertisers or sponsors?
Well, we send out sponsorship packages. We send out all the time to different companies. A lot of time people crying that they don't have any money. And so we just keep sending out. And, like I said, we didn't even go to Guinness and MoneyGram. They actually came to us. So it shows we're doing something positive. And we have more sponsors that are coming on board. We're just waiting for them to send us the information and what they're willing to do. And we take in-kind sponsorship. So we're doing something. We're in the right direction right now, so it's a good thing for us in the Caribbean community.
Every year here in the city of Atlanta, for the official Atlanta Carnival, you actually feature a different Caribbean island. This year you choose to feature Grenada. Tell us about this process and why Grenada this year.
Well, like when we first had the split, I decided to be strategic. So I came up with the idea of why not celebrate a Caribbean island every year. So we started out with Jamaica. So this year we're doing Grenada, and we have Tallpree and Laverman, who has been coming to Carnival for years, and they've been doing a great job for Grenada, putting Grenada on the map. So what better way than to give them proclamation awards and celebrate Grenada?
Absolutely. No, everyone is excited about the masqueraders and of course the performances on stage. What are some of the names that you're expecting to take part in the acts this year on stage?
Well, like I mentioned, Tallpree, Laverman, Skinny Fabulous, Burning Flames. We have, oh my God, Iowa George. There's so many artists. I can't remember everybody, but the flyers out there, so many artists that's coming in. We have Jam Boys Band from Stacia. We have Pumper. And we're doing Carnival Day 1, Day 2. So on Sunday we do reggae versus soca. We're bringing in D Angel, Tanto Metro, Devante, Kip Rich, Kenny Blessing,
right,
and then all these other soca acts. And then what we do every year is to give back to up-and-coming artists, because everybody has to start somewhere.
Absolutely.
So we want Carnival that makes sure up-and-coming artists get to perform our main stage. Like, for example, we have an artist in there that's going to be performing tonight. His name is Owells, and he's actually from Nigeria.
Nice.
And he performed on our main stage last year. He did such a wonderful job. Everybody loves him. So next year, we'll definitely bring him on as one of our acts where, he could benefit from it.
Now, a few years ago, you actually started the Juve. Are you going to be doing the Juve this year as well?
Yes, we're doing the Juve at Murphy's Fairground. Last year, because it was so hard to find venue, we kind of switched it up in the day. It wasn't very profitable. So what we did, we put it back at night. So it's going to be from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. at Murphy's Fairground.
Now, for the folks who are watching us right now who don't know what's taking place in Atlanta for Carnival, tell us what else we didn't talk about today. What do you want them to know about the Atlanta Carnival this year?
Okay, well, we just want to give them a rundown of what's to expect. Like May 11th is Children's Carnival, and that is going to be at historic Fourth Ward Park. Look at the flyer because it's 2 addresses, and it's from 12 noon to 8 p.m. And then we go right into Memorial Day weekend. Friday is Juve, Murphy's Fairground, from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Then Saturday we have the street parade, and then the parade ends at Central Park, and the village opens from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Okay.
For those of you who don't want to watch the parade, it's free. Just go head on to the festival village. We have food vendors from all over the world, and we have a stage show where we're bringing in artists from all over the Caribbean, and even Ghana. We're bringing in Stoneboy this year to perform on our main stage. And then on Sunday we have Carnival Day 2, Reggae versus Soca. The village opens from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. We also ask masqueraders to come in with their costumes and get a second day in their costumes in the park. And then Monday we end with a breakfast fete from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Murphy's Fairground.
How can folks get tickets for all of the events that you just mentioned?
Go to eventbrite.com or go to our website www.atlantacarnival.org and click on Get Tickets.
Can they follow you guys on any social medias?
Yes, on Facebook it's Atlanta Caribbean Carnival, on Instagram it's Official Atlanta Carnival, and on Twitter it's Atlanta Carnival.
That's right, guys. This is the president of the official Atlanta Carnival, Ms. Patricia Henry. I want to thank you so much for stopping by here at 106 Live Radio.
Thank you for having me.